Today we're gonna be taking a look at the brand new sniper rifle added to Battlefield 1 with Turning Tides DLC called Type 38 Arisaka. Surprisingly, the weapon comes to the game only in one variant, and that being the infantry one. I'm not gonna lie, I would prefer it so much more to be the marksman variant instead of this one, because it's just easier for me to aim with some scope. But since we don't have it, and we can only play with the infantry variant, if you want to unlock it, you have to perform 25 counter sniping kills, of course as the scout class, and 3 multi-kills as the scout class as well. If you're wondering how are you supposed to score multi-kills with sniper rifles, the answer is quite simple: you can just throw grenades and it also counts as multi-kill if you kill multiple enemies. Not that I'm trying to encourage more grenade spam, because there is already way too much of it in the game, but as someone wise said, work smart, not hard. Anyway, moving on to the more exciting part of the video, and that being the one where I explain why this rifle is so special and why you should use it. First and most importantly, it's got a sweet spot between 30 and 62 meters, which means that if you shoot enemy into the chest on that distance, it will be a one-shot kill. On top of that, it's got 5 bullet strip magazine combined with the 57 rate of fire. And now after seeing those statistics, you're probably wondering, what's the point of Arisaka if we already have Vetterli Vitali? And although I'll do another video comparing those rifles plus the Martini, however in the current situation, it would probably be best to turn this question around and ask yourself, what's the point of having Vetterli if we have Arisaka? Because while Vetterli has a perfect sweet spot for the aggressive playstyle between 20 and 50 meters, Arisaka has the sweet spot between 30 and 60, which isn't really that big of a difference, especially considering that you're not really that close to the enemies most of the time. And the major difference between those two rifles is that if you shoot out a bullet out of Arisaka, it will travel at 770 meters per second. And now if you compare it to the Vetterli's muzzle velocity, which is at 440 meters per second, you can clearly see that it's a lot easier to hit targets with the Arisaka. Let's be honest, when you shoot with the Vetterli, it literally feels like you are throwing the bullet instead of shooting it out of the gun. And there is no such thing happening with the Arisaka. You can easily hit running targets at the long range without problems. With Vetterli, well, it is quite of a problem because you're either skilled because you played tons of hours with Vetterli and you exactly know the bullet drop, or you're just lucky. As for the best playstyle to choose while playing with the Arisaka, well, literally everything works, naturally except for laying down 500 meters away from the nearest objective doing nothing, but other than that, you can just do whatever you want to. Push the enemies up close, shoot them into the chest and finish them off with your sidearm, stay a bit back behind your teammates, cover them from distance, pick off some kills from there, or even stay a bit away from the objective in a place where you have clear vision of it and can pick off the enemies while still being at the distance advantage. You can literally do everything with this weapon, the only thing pretty much limiting you are the sights and the fact that you can't put on a scope. I kind of understand why DICE decided not to put the marksman variant of it into the game, because if they did, it would be pretty much the ultimate sniper. Perfect sweet spot, perfect bullet velocity, and most importantly, the legendary skin looks dope. If you're still not certain if you want to unlock Arisaka and then learn to play with it, I say go for it because, as I said, the weapon is just perfect and there is nothing to learn actually. I'd say that it's the easiest sniper to use in the game, along with SMLE. You just equip it and start killing everyone around you. It's that simple. And that would be it for this review, guys. As I said in my previous video, I will not just keep rambling, mumbling, dumbling for the next 5 minutes just to get the video to 10 minutes to put one more ad. I just can't do it. One more thing I want to address though, because I keep getting comments that I'm copying Level Cap because I released the same review as he did. First of all, I'm here with Battlefield 1 content almost every single day, and this guy comes back to the game only when the new DLC comes out. And second, I really have better things to do than watch other Battlefield YouTubers doing the same content as I do. And as always, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I see you on the battlefield!